they bring out the line of Myers, Lucius, and Nyes, the two freshmen, and the junior captain. Very electric last week. Myers trying to get it to Nyes, looking for the wraparound, and Rennick got his pad over there to make the stop. Played in the Mariucci Classic 2 years ago in December, and he was an assistant coach of the World Junior team. His assistants took the reins that night. Here's Rennick popping one out right in front of him, and no Gophers following up on the rebound. And Vidi Mietnin, the offensive stars for the St. Cloud team, but he has his pocket picked by Walker, trying to catch the Huskies on a change, and Rennick has to fight off the shot.
4 minutes in already, he's making his leadership attributes seen on the defensive side of the puck, picks the pocket of the St. Cloud defender and comes in and whistles one high. He's in anywhere near that same breath. That's a good spot to be.
Yami Kranola brings it out, one of the two talented Finns. Here's the other one, Mietnin with a shot, and LaFontaine tested for the first time. Well out on top of his crease. Two big goaltenders tonight. Rennick listed at 6'2", and LaFontaine 6'3". Put the skates on him, and they're both around 6'5", 6'6". That takes up a lot of space. With it comes Brand. Long shot there from Fitzgerald. Batted out by the glove of Staudiker, and then it fumbles over the line. Ball dumped it back in, but the Huskies have to touch up. Experienced defender Donahue, transfer from Michigan Tech, but played his high school hockey at St. Thomas. Penalty coming up, and it's going to be on Jack Peart. The Gophers, though, right now trying to get some more chances out of this. Rennick with a stop.
For you coaches at home, a freshman, one of the younger players, he's probably not quite used to the speed there.
And it's Jackson Nelson. Laying it off for Faber. He'll go cross ice for Cruikshank. Long shot through a crowd and gloved by Rennick, and now we'll get the call. Down low is Nyes. Nevers plays in the middle. Hit the official. Myers able to recover it, getting it across, and the stick of Rennick takes it away from Chaz Lucius, who had an empty net. Now Nyes along the wall. He moves in, and it's trapped to the neck of Rennick. Mietnin as well on the St. Cloud State side. Nice play by Nick Perbix to touch it away from McLaughlin. Stepping up is Jack Perbix. He hammers Micah Miller, and a penalty coming up out of that.
25 right there in the middle of your television screen. And a big problem here is he goes straight at that defender.
There's Mietnin through the crowd looking for the tip from Easton Brodzinski. This shot will come all the way out. And Perbix has to play it again. He's hassled by Ben Myers, who's in alone, short-handed, and Rennick diving out with a stellar poke check to keep it scoreless.
Puts the defender under here as he just puts people in an uncomfortable situation, keeps his feet churning, and let's get a look here at ice level with his, maybe a little bit, but I thought he was.
And it actually hit Brose in the arm. He has to go off right now, a little worse for wear as it goes cross ice, and a shot from close range by Nyes, who is Brose's replacement off the bench. Here's Nelson to the middle. Brodzinski trying to walk the defenders, and Donahue stepped up and shut down the angle. McComb lost the handle, and here comes Kranola. He'll have a break. Walking in on LaFontaine to the backhand. He scores. A misplay at the blue line. In a first period, the Gophers have controlled for the most part, but they trail on the breakaway by Yanni Kranola.
Pushes Lacombe here and is able to cause a turnover, and this puck is rolling. See it, Charlie? Very difficult to control that. You didn't, almost, if that puck's rolling, you can't shoot it with any sort of accuracy. Fortunate just to be able to open up the wickets of LaFontaine there and get the Huskies on the board. Only their third shot of this period, as you said.
There's Myers on the wraparound, and he found a lot of room, but didn't have the angle as he swung it wide. Turn it over here, and Gophers get away with that one. McLaughlin looking for Walker, and he's got the wheels going. Lucius trying to join the play late. Walker takes the shot, and Rennick had the angle. Faber tangled up a neutral ice with Sahlquist. 29 seconds remaining in the period. Peart headman's for Fitzgerald. Here comes St. Cloud State. The kick out saved by LaFontaine all the way back out of the zone. Not much off the face-off, and not a lot of time to work with. And, well, Ben, first period, the Gophers controlled. One bad breakdown. End of the breakaway gives St. Cloud State the lead. McLaughlin, even with a little bit of a slow start through those first 10 games, a couple of reminders, still finished with 28 points. And two, the Gophers won all 10 of those games. It was unbelievable the start they had last year. They rarely trailed in that stretch. Kranola spins it around, knocked out of the air by Myers. Looking for Nyes on the near side, but the experienced Nick Perbix steps up. And a bad pass up the middle and a tricky shot that came off the stick of Mietnin.
A couple times we've seen Ben Myers defer, try to pass that puck more than we have maybe in seasons past.
Easton Brodzinski, the trailer Okabe with a quick shot. Fontaine had to be alert and get down for that one. It was a problem for the Gophers last week. Some of those neutral zone and really defensive zone turnovers. Out for Perbix with a shot. LaFontaine to stop. They whack away at it and comes out the far side as Jace Brand had about 2 or 3 shots at it.
Big clear there by Brodzinski to be able to get that puck away. And this was the one that I thought you're going to watch. LaFontaine look to his right there.
Meanwhile, St. Cloud State is changing. This is a dangerous shift for Minnesota. They walk it off the wall and a shot off the shoulder of LaFontaine. That one came from Mietnin. Out comes Okabe, who dumps it in, and the Huskies change. Gophers still have not been credited with a shot here in the second period. Big hit on Stoniker by Easton Brodzinski. Arm is up here.
Take a look here. I mean, he's going in slow. I mean, if he didn't know he was coming.
A pass by LaFontaine. Good recovery by Nick Perbix. Kester at the point. Power play nearing an end. Brodzinski walking off the wall. Fires up his blocker of Reddick, who couldn't find it. And he's lucky it popped wide of the net, not back over his head.
As he was using his offensive talents. This shot right here. This, you know, players have their gifts.
Lutke drops it off for Okabe. Okabe able to slip a couple of defenders, still with it on the wraparound. And it's under LaFontaine. He didn't know it. Oh, nearly a glorious goal there for Zach Okabe, but it's still 1-0.
At least that puck. Here's Okabe. He funnels to the backhand side. I thought it was pitched up against there. It didn't. Kind of find its way into the center.
Shank along the wall, lost it to Lutke. He drops it off for Spalachi, and another good opportunity. Goes right into the M. Copy on it. And the Gophers able to get out. Here comes McLaughlin. Walker hustling up to support him. Does have a trailer in favor, and out is Rennick right at the top of the crease after a beautiful setup by the Gophers.
Drops this puck. Look at Faber coming up the ice. He's hustling. He's identified. He's ahead of his check. And 2-on-2 in front of him. 3-on-2. And yeah, just like the other side. Rennick out on his angles as we articulated.
Really mature young player. Perbix with a long shot. Deflected in front with Cruikshank and Nelson both lurking. Now it's turned over. Nelson back up front for Cruikshank, and he's shut down by Rennick. That long shot blocked by Nick. Out comes Micah Miller. Maybe a 3-on-2 here for the Huskies. Drops it back. Saved by LaFontaine. It's punched to the back wall by Faber. Spalachi off the wall. The Gophers were changing forwards here. Not a great change for Minnesota. In comes Lutke. Gets it to Brand, and a backhand shot pops high in the air, and it's turned back over. Eyes off the wall, looking for one last effort. Went through the legs for Myers, but he wasn't there. Now Myers has to get it back out to the point. Stoniker tees one up, and it goes wide as the horn sounds. And a great late push by Minnesota. They still find themselves trailing after 2. They start the third period. Gophers start with the same line they've started all 3. The Nelson, Cruikshank, and Perbix line. And Gophers trying to dominate the third period the way they did last weekend. Scoring Mercier 7-2, but a different animal here tonight. Swinging 2 bats in the on-deck circle. If you can get to Big Ten play, that's going to feel like nothing. Played against UMD and St. Cloud. That one from Stoniker. Went through a lot of bodies. Molinar with one of the underrated defensive plays in that second period. It was he who got the stick on that cross crease pass from Nelson to Cruikshank and popped it up in the air. Long shot glove down by Rennick. He's playing his 120th college game tonight. If he wins it, he'll have 70 victories. Nelson trying to change that narrative a little bit as he got a close range shot on.
And you know, certainly he's gifted offensively. I think sometimes he looks down and is like, I can do all this stuff. Like, maybe I should just try this because I can. And you know, that sometimes can be difficult to not.
Great work by Nyes. They get it across to Lucian. They score. Matthew Nyes creates it. And Lucius, his fellow freshman, finishes it. We're tied.
Just great pressure here by Nyes. Creates a turnover opportunity. Gets it to Ben Myers, who's looking that whole way, and just an absolute awesome pass there. Look at Lucius. He's all fired up. Yeah, the Gophers. Chaz Lucius, welcome to the scoring. Myers, one of the players first to get on.
He has the puck now. Full scoring group will come back out along with Nevers. Brodzinski's there as well. Bryce Brodzinski walks in. Krennic makes the save. And Nevers keeps the possession alive. Wants to set up Brodzinski. A big one-timer, and it went right into Spencer Meyer. Comes back across for Myers, and wearing one that time was Ludke. Now Bushy's without a stick. He lost it in the equipment of Ryan Johnson. Nelson got it to Cruikshank. It's loose on the line. Krennic doesn't know where it is. They dive after it. It's still available. Johnson takes a shot after the whistle. Then Nick Pervix takes a shot at Johnson.
Far side there. Look above as it hit the post off Krennic there as he tested him to the short side. Jackson Nelson banging away. Takes the post off of his head, actually.
The other issue there is if it is covered up, who covered it? Krennic wasn't really in a position to do it. And if the defensemen do it, it's a penalty shot.
Yeah, great point.
Cross ice for Myers. That one's picked off now by Peart. Myers was dumped down by Donahue. In comes Molinar to the backhand. It is loose and it is in. Mason Sahlquist.
Take a look here. There's a little crossing pattern here. Gopher back with numbers, and it's just one of those grease pucks that just kind of finds its way through. Molinar throws it. I'm not sure what it hits off there. Is it hit off a stick? Is it off a skate? No kicking motion. Not going to say anything like that. Oh, it is stick. Yeah, no, he gets that. No question about it.
Tristan Brose. He'll go cross ice and let Nevers chase it. Trey Ball, the first one on it in the corner. Big defenseman. Nevers bounce off and got it back to Hughlin to the backhand, and he scooped it wide.
Great play there by Mason Nevers to win that puck battle, to be able to get that puck to Hughlin.
These two-thirds of what came to be known as the international exchange line for St. Cloud State last year. Stoniker moving in. Shot knocked down by Krennic, not very convincingly. Dangerous pass. Gophers got away with it. Because the Huskies were in the middle of a very strange, awkward change there. Sahlquist, long shot, glove down by LaFontaine. And that'll send us to a break.
And also, we're just in the emotion of this game. And right now, Minnesota really needs to do everything it can. Get back in this.
Brodzinski with a quick shot. Off by the shoulder of Krennic. Brings it out the far side, leaves it for Faber. Through the crowd, loose puck came down to Easton Brodzinski. Back to Bryce. Really got an assist from his brother, and the glove saved by Krennic.
Take a look, McLaughlin kind of get into it there.
Nelson, Brose, and Cruikshank out there right now, and a sneaky shot came in from the point from Kester. Bob Motzko shuffling the deck a little bit here late.
The big tip there just to block that pass. If that would have got on Easton Brodzinski's stick, I'm certain he would have been able to flush that.
Nyes moving in, drops it back off for Myers. His shot, and it was inches wide of the far post through a huge crowd. Kester, Myers, great pass. Here's Brodzinski, goes down low, they go across, and Kester misses the net. Oh, one extra pass, and that will cost the Gophers a chance at overtime. St. Cloud State hangs on. What a finish it was.